Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer. I'm a practice group leader, chi healer, uh, chi artist, and so grateful practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. So it is cold out there, and it's going to get colder. Oh my goodness. Toward the end of the week, we're at minus 12, minus 16 as the low and high of 5, which is cold for me. So I'm pulling out all my sweaters. It makes me also not want to do stuff. So it was really hard yesterday. I don't know if you're having that kind of situation where you just want to, stay warm and in front of a fire and read a book. You're supposed to be doing other things, but that's where I was at yesterday. So today's intention is soft strength. So let's bring in that soft strength to help us to stay warm if we're in a cold place right now, or to cool off, or if we're in a hot one. And to have that soft strength to flow through our day and see what our intentions are, make our intentions for work, for play, for exercise, for eating right, and let's have that soft strength to follow us through. Sound good? All right. So feet shoulder hip distance apart. We bend the knees, the elbows are out a little bit, fingers are spread apart, spine is nice and straight. And if you feel you're off center, that's okay. You just kind of notice, like a little twisted today, or maybe one shoulder is feeling higher than the other, or they're both up by your ears. So maybe do a couple of these very gentle, up and down. You could do forward and back, or circles, one way and the other. So you feel like your shoulders are laying down. You're not having to force them down, but they're just kind of laying down in place. Hi, June. And then you could tuck your tailbone in and out and maybe feel a little release in the lower back. You can tuck your chin in. Feel the alignment of the neck with the rest of the spine. And you can touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. That connects our front and back main energy channels. It's called the front channel, but it actually is going inside the body, and then like when we tap the cheekbones, then that opens up inside the body and goes down the front of the legs. When we touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, that makes that loop from that front channel and the back channel, which does run along the back of your body and down the back of your legs. When we're tapping here, that clears that. Okay, so now let's think about our breath. First, breathe out. Just breathe out through your mouth, just let it go. Keep going. And then wait, pause, and let your body just breathe in again for you. And then let's let that out breath go gently. We're not pushing, but we're just noticing and allowing it to go as long as it wants to go. And waiting until our body says, okay, time to breathe in. When you breathe in, and see if you can feel like things opening up in the chest and the back. Maybe the shoulders even came down a little bit more. And as you start breathing, feel like you're breathing through your whole body, your whole skin. You're coming in through the skin, in from the inside out. I mean, just let yourself breathe in every possible way. And when you let that out breath go, see if you can notice little butterflies, light or smoke, flying out of your body. Things are changing. We're always changing. Our chi's always moving. It's forming and reforming. So we're going to let it release out what we don't need and make it into something pretty, like butterflies, whatever you'd like. Release it out of the body and start to feel a little lighter. And when that lightness starts to come, and maybe that smile just automatically comes onto your face as joy starts bubbling up, we allow the body, or just not stop the body because it wants to bounce. We're bouncing, we're getting into the rhythm, the frequency of the earth. We're allowing ourselves to connect to the frequency of the universe. Feel the Mother Earth, maybe even warmth, the bottom of your feet. And the chi, the energy, the life force coming up through your body, feeding you. This is one of our nutrients, is connecting to the chi of the earth as it goes through us and out into the universe. And we notice this light going on and on and on. And maybe there's that beautiful sun, right? You might go all the way to the ends of the universe and feel the light coming back. Or you may want to stop there at that middle of the universe and see that brilliant sun and start to feel the beams of light and love, warmth coming down, healing, creativity coming down. And you feel it on your skin and going through you and down into the earth. Let's do our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads. Say hi to everybody. So move your hands up as I play with this a little bit so I can see everybody here. Okay, so good morning to June again, and Susan, Christine, Alicia, Dorothy, Faye, Marlene. Hello, hello. Hello to those of you who are there at a different time, or you're there and you haven't popped in your name. Thank you for coming by for a second, or for a minute, or for the whole thing. And if you're here for the first time and you're like, she's bouncing for 5 minutes with her hands over her head, this is ridiculous. What if you just hang out with us anyway and check it out? When I first started Spring Forest Qigong was at the beginning of COVID, and I found Master Lin there, and he's teaching us Qigong, and I was grateful. I was down in my basement because I'm like, I'm standing up here with my hands over my head bouncing, and now it's a staple. Things, as my day goes by, and maybe I feel myself get off, so stresses come in or something, then I'm like, okay, move the body. Hi Patricia, hi Yipeng, hi Pam. Move the body, bounce, dance, stretch, walk, move the energy. So we're touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of our mouth, and we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you continue, we're at 2 minutes now, 3 minutes left of our 5 minutes. You may notice, or not, that your breath starts to even out. Depends on your day, depends on what's going on in the chi in your body, what happened yesterday, how you slept. Or if this is evening for you, what happened during your day. So follow your body's instructions, okay? I'm leading, but that doesn't mean you need to switch and do what I'm doing all the time. If this feels good to you, you can bounce the whole 24 minutes with us. If anyone was trying to get on or wanted to get on to the summit, that Healing Solution Summit, that's this week and next week, an hour a day, and they registered, but they didn't get information back or the link, DM me, okay? Because I'll send you my link so you can get on. Sharon yesterday said it can take, there's some delay between when people register and she gets that to send out the link. It's more manual versus automatic. I had a couple people that happened to yesterday. So if that's you, don't despair. And let me know. DM me. That's the easiest way. You can do it in here too, and I will do my best to see it. But the way I see it more would be right on Messenger. So if you DM me there, I'll see it for sure. Hi, Martha. Martha was there yesterday. It was really beautiful. Yeah, and if you missed it, and I'm not sure how that'll work for getting the recording. So you could also give me your email, and I would forward you the email with the recording from yesterday. But yeah, so it was really nice. Sharon and Wyckoff, who is the host, talked about connecting to nature and having your environment at your vibration. So that was really cool. And then Terry Lears talked about his granddaughter and how she's seen relatives, and I don't know if angels or what. And she always comes up with all this beautiful wisdom, and how they're just so grateful as they watch her be herself and her connection to the divine. So how about that? So check that out if you can. If you haven't registered yet and you want to have access to that, then go ahead and register. Okay. All right, so good job on the bouncing. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Yes, and I even noticed you by your face, Martha. We did a thing, and she's like, you didn't know who I was. It's because I have this little teeny picture. I need to actually meet everybody face to face. All right, shoulders come up, head goes back, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Not too hard, but enough that you're building up spinal fluid in the spinal cord, so that when you release the shoulders down, it comes up into the brain like a shower, like a geyser, clear it all out, and just bring so much healing. And then we'll pull our shoulders down and release. 2 more times, shoulders come up, head goes back. Continue to breathe. Continue to touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. When you're ready, in about 9 seconds or so, release down your shoulders. You don't want to hold it too long, and then let that come up and clear your brain, and also the chi from the earth coming up and clearing all around. All right, awesome. Pull the shoulders down. You don't want to go too long. You might get dizzy coming up. So notice if that's happening, and then do it less for a few days at least. And shoulders up, head back. Your eyes are closed if you can. Notice what it feels like when you're like that. Notice what's happening. And then your shoulders come down, your head comes up. You're clearing, get a good car wash in the brain, in all your head, the outside your head, in your chi field. Pull your shoulders down. Nice pull. Again, not too hard. We always do things firm, but not to the point of overdoing it. Okay. Tap your cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed. And see, I was down here a bit because I'm cold. So bring your elbows out if you can. Send beautiful light in. Open, open, open. Feel it. Feel the opening. Let your knees bend maybe a little bit more. Go to the beginning of the eyebrows. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone. Completely healed. Cup the top of your head. Lean forward a little bit. Let's do this one longer. We're sending the chi down. Like if the head, this is great if you get anxious or your thoughts are just taking you away, because it sends the chi down to the internal organs. Even you can visualize it going all the way down to the bottom of your torso, or even your feet if you're feeling that much coming around, and see what happens. Okay, take your one hand if you want, hold your forehead, and we want to cup the base of the neck. And that's something you can do longer too. Again, waking up the chi in the nervous system. Also is helpful if you have headaches or all kinds of things like that, like fevers and such. So there's so many benefits besides just waking up our chi, which is amazing. Come down to the C7, massage this, or do a pinch and release. One hand, two hands. It's over the years, I pick up things, from Master Lin, from the Healing Connection, from different leaders and teachers. And there are certain types of people who are able to, like Nancy Avera is amazing. And she's a teacher too, so that could be why. And Su Ling, and there's so many Sue Kreitz, everybody, so awesome. And they're able to, just bring out the everything in order and make it sound perfect. Hi, Shelby. And teach things so, like Master Lin, being able to say things so succinctly. It's awesome. So I'm putting that out there as for me in the future. So I'm putting that as an intention. However, I do pick up whatever it is, and I just let it go into my system and become part of me. And that's how I do it. And then it just comes out when it does. So however you learn, however you absorb the wisdom of life, of your life, celebrate it. And listen to what the teachings are teaching you today. So today we're bringing in soft strength. That was all the active exercises. How you feeling? You feel more put together, right? Your body, mind, spirit, soul, all coming together, and feeling good. I feel good. Do 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 do. I knew that I would. All right. So now let's feel good going into beginning of the universe position. So we're in song, like a tree. We're a pine tree at the beginning of the universe. Our spine is straight, our knees are bent, smiles on our face. Smile stands for, very good, start my internal love engine. Elbows are out, fingers are spread. Let's actually stimulate 12 meridians by spreading our fingers as much as we can, stretch, and the toes too at the same time. 6 meridians start in the hands, 6 in the feet. And stretch, stretch, stretch. If you have arthritis, take a minute, 2 minutes, and keep doing that. Release, release down. Smile, smile, smile. Tuck your chin in, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Switch your breathing to in and out through the nose if that is the right time for you. If you still need to breathe the other way, then that's what you do. Do you have the intention of breathing in and out through the nose and closing your eyes? That cuts off so much stimuli from outside. And so you can more easily focus internally to feel the chi, to feel what's going on. Notice your posture, notice your balance. Start to feel yourself glowing, the lower dantian, the middle dantian. You're like a lantern, glowing, glowing, glowing. Start to feel your chi field. Say the password, I am in the universe. Feel it, know it, be it. The universe is in my body. Feel it, know it, and be it. The universe and I combine together. Feel it, know it, and be it. You are one with the universe. Connect to what's most divine for you. Family, the environment, your master, your creator, your teachers, your guides, your angels, mentors, garden, swimming pool, golf clubs, whatever it might be. Feel one with everything, and with that connection, letting go of all doubt. Let's just let go of all doubt right now. We can pick it up later. I like that, how oh my gosh, dang, sorry, I can't think of her name at the moment, says that put it aside, put it in a basket. If you want to, you can pick it up later. Joanne Brown, there we go. Thank you. All right, thank you. And we'll let all the doubt go in the basket, or let it out as butterflies, or maybe they're butterflies, so you put them in the basket, and of course they're going to fly out anyway, so that's a good idea. And with that soft strength that we're bringing in, that intention, with that soft strength, ask for what you want. I was listening to Marianne Williamson, and she wrote the one that we're more afraid of who we are than, or the good in us. Is that what it was? Anyway, it's a wonderful quote, and it's resonated with me since I was young. Anyway, she had something calling for people to 8 o'clock p.m. their time to stop for 1 minute and pray for peace. Just put peace in your life, in your heart, for 1 minute. So I'm gonna bring that here. Everybody can spread it around. Take our hands in front of our lower dantian, and we're going to do breathing of the universe. So this one's for the heart system. We hold the ball of light. We breathe in and let the elbows come out, and let that ball of light get bigger and bigger. I love that feeling. It's going through your whole self until you're encompassed in it. You can think of this different ways, but I do love that. And then the elbows come in. I'm not sure if that just occurred to me or if it was someone else that brought it in to my awareness. If you want to, you can add the bending of the knees. I'm going to stay here today to feel the chi ball get bigger and smaller, and feel that soft strength, knowing that that is us. We are this soft strength. We are ball of light expanding and shining. And as you do this, let yourself release hurts. Let yourself bring forgiveness in for others, for yourself. This is the 10 years, we're in year two, I think, of the fire energy, right? Are we in 2 or 3? Anyway, in the fire energy, and that is the heart system. So let's open up and release any blockages, and forgiveness is a really good way, because hatred, judgment, rigidity can cause damage to our heart system. So let's release, release, release. And again, release any doubt, any fear, and just allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to be one with the universe. You are love itself. You are joy. Did you know that's what we're cultivating? Releasing hatred. We bring in joy, and it releases, it transforms hatred back into unconditional love. You can use a color, red or pink, and you can use a sound. So let's do a couple chanting. So you breathe in, and when you breathe out, Kerr, K-E-R-R, you're doing that kind of sound, Kerr, and gentle, lower tone. Feel the vibration in your throat. See if you can feel as if it's starting here in your heart. One more breath. Now, if that's feeling wonderful for you and you have more time, then I invite you to continue doing that. If you are ready to close out your practice for now, bring in all the chi into the lower dantian, the white, the pink, the blue, the green, purple, whatever colors you cultivated, into a ball in the lower dantian, and give it a good spin. Spin, spin, spin. Faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter, and your eyes are closed, and you can feel the brightness. You can see it until it turns into a tiny little energy pill. Mine wants to be a little unicorn today, so mine's turning into a little unicorn, and tuck it deep behind the navel. Rub your hands together. Hi, Leah. Hi, Arlia. Awesome. Hi, Maria. And then rub your face. And bring that chi lotion, the love from your heart, as lotion onto your face, and rub your ears. And we'll do one giant 10,000 hand breath in. Bring your hands down in front of you. Accept the gifts of the universe as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and maybe at the Healing Solutions Summit today, because it's on Zoom, so you can kind of see everybody. All right. If you signed up and you haven't got your link, DM me on Messenger. So direct message me on Messenger, because I'll be able to give you the link so you can get on. Okay. Thank you. Bye.